go. Show's on. Let's make it do what it do. Y'all got me? Alright, let's see who got me. Let's see who ready. Are you really ready for the coach? I've been waiting. I've been ready for y'all. Here we go. Yes. 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 Here we go. Y'all know I do my intros all live. All live. The homie Joseph Cordenero. Y'all ready for it? Coach Shelton Harrison ready. Yeah. Coach Shelton Harrison putting on you to the shame. Haters in my comments says you can't stand my name. You say you hate my video, but then why they do the same? But nothing is to do because your life is just lame. Cause you a simp like that, a wimp like that, so fat like that you a blimp like that. Ooh, I don't give a piss. How you gonna explain this? Forget what you think, cause this is my channel. Forget about your feelings, cause the truth is hard to handle. Tick, 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 tock. Popcorn, popcorn, pop, tart, fart. Leave a racist comment and you will get blocked. Coach Shelton Harrison, and there be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. Yes! Yes! Mr. Bennett, Shalolo, Tate Brown, Joseph Cordenero, Coach's first ever moderator, Marcus Bell. Yes! Yes! Guys, let's get to verse 2. Let's get to verse 2. Yeah. Now I'm on the mic, rockin' around right. No, I'm not finished, but I'm gonna cause a minute yet to all you stupid suckers. Yet I wanna cause a record. Got my mouth is my gun and my lips are like a trigger. So you say I figured that I'm bigger than my uno. No go segundo and grande machancho. Ango dinero putting bass in the stereo. My runs are fragrant, sorta like lightning, flash. Now I burnt your ass, and now you understand why I got the glass. Cause I last like a whip and then I smash you in the lip and then I'm trash you in the trash. Can jumping on my tip and then I drink it like a daiquiri. Rap is my mastery, you always be last to me. And I'm creative, something like Shakespeare. I'm like a terror, something that makes fear. Decide to hide cause I believe it like a long piss. And then you ask yourself, can you handle this shit looking for your death wish? Coach Shelton Harrison, and there be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. Good evening. Good evening, WMMA Universe. This your boy, the coach, and you're live. Yes! Yes! You're live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show live. And the coach is here to entertain. Live. The coach is here to entertain. Let's kick the show off. Let's do it right now. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Guys, thank y'all. Thank you guys for joining me live right here, right now on the Coach's Show. Okay? I really appreciate it, man. You know, I can't, I can just tell you guys now, it's definitely a thing, man. It's definitely a thing. Oh, whoa, surgery. Whoa, hold on, Joseph Cordenero. What you have surgery on, bro? Real quick before the show starts, man. What the hell you have surgery on, man? You know I got to know this, man. I got to know. Hold on, man. Hold on, Joseph. Hold on. I got my phone with me, man. It's on. Yeah, just shoot me a quick message, Joseph Cordenero. The homie Joseph Cordenero, man, got back home from surgery. God dang. Joseph Cordenero, man. Hold on. I'll find it. Hold on. Man. Well, salute, man. I'm glad Joseph Cordenero back, man. Glad he back. Oh, okay. I'm going to check it. Hold on. Let me check it, man. I don't be getting on here a whole lot, Joseph, man. What the hell is this? Why is this thing making this noise? Already, man. I tell you. Oh, shit, Joseph. Okay. Yeah, okay, man. I see you in the bed right there, man. So what you don't have to tell it on here, man. Just tell me what happened, man. Or don't worry. Don't worry. The coach takes it to the grave, man. You know me. We don't talk. Okay, guys. As you guys can notice, the donations this month I was for Love of the Young, but guys, I feel bad about this. I feel real bad because, I've been talking to Viviana Pereira. Okay, what's up, Justin Statham, getting that damn cash? That's my brother. I've been talking to Viviana Pereira, man, for damn near 2 years now, bro. Not like not relationship, not nothing like that. But we just been going having conversation, like a lot of conversation. And it's crazy because she's one of my favorite fighters. Even though, yeah, I did get a little pissed off at her for trying to, she's like 5'1" and she's trying to fight at a range. I got pissed off at that, but she's one of my favorite fighters. And so one day I reached out to her. I said, hey Vivian, you're one of my favorite fighters. I want to interview you. And she said, yeah, that's fine. I want to come on your show. I would love to come on your show. And I said, okay, cool. She said, but I don't speak English. And so that was the problem. Okay, Viviana Pereira, she don't speak English. And so, nobody, I tried to get some people to help volunteer to translate, but I couldn't get anybody to do it, to translate Portuguese. But I've been talking to her for damn near 2 years, and some stuff she told me. Some things I will reveal to y'all. Some things I'm not gonna reveal. I'm talking about Viviana Pereira has told me some really personal shit. I'm talking about some real personal shit. And excuse me, PG-13 channel. I'm talking about personal. The hell is Joseph? What the heck is this, bro? Hold on, man. Can't see that. What the heck is that, man? Damn, I don't know what that is, bro. Nah, man, I can't do a video chat with you, Joseph. I'm live, bro. Yeah, I can't do that. What the heck? By accident, man. I thought you were calling me, man. Man, this the homie Joseph Cordenero, man. Joseph Cordenero, man. What's going on? Okay. Man, salute, man. Salute. Hey, man. Just tell everybody what's up, Joseph Cordenero. Got him, man. I got the homie Joseph Cordenero right here on the line. Nah, I just want you to speak to the show, speak to the crowd, bro. Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, man. We're definitely. Man. Hey, man. Salute. The homie is back. He back home. He back doing what he do. And that's what it is, man. Hey, Joseph, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the homie. Yeah, let's chop it up, man. When I get off here, man, we're going to chop it up, bro. Definitely, bro. See you, homie. You too, bro. It's the homie, Joseph Cordenero, y'all. That's the homie, Joseph Cordenero, man. I'm in my office, man. Laying down. Well, not laying down, sitting on my office. Sitting on the floor of my office couch. Shoot, man. I tell y'all what, man. Okay, so the guy, 787. Yeah, she don't speak English. It's weird because what I was doing, man, is I was using Google Translate for a minute. And then she was feeling really bad that I was using Google Translate. So she started talking to me in Google Translate, and she just told me to start speaking English, and she'll translate it. And for about 2 years, man, her and I we've been communicating, like seriously. Her son's named Ravi. Her son is named Ravi, and it's weird, man. Like we even like when I anything I do on Instagram, bro, she will she'll say, "Hey, coach, that was pretty cool," or if something happened pop off on Facebook. She'll say, "Coach, man, that was good." And every single post that I put up, man, Viviana Pereira, she look at every post. And she was like, "Coach, you inspire me. You really do inspire me. Thank you. You inspire me, And I'm like, damn, how the hell I know? I didn't know that I inspired an MMA fighter. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I inspired an MMA fighter. I didn't know that. But, that's what she said. And it's crazy, man. Even she had one of her friends, and this is crazy. She had one of her friends that speak English. We video chatted. Me and Viviana Pereira, we video chatted. and I was talking to her, and I was like, "Hey, Vivian, why don't you get this guy? Why don't you get him to translate?" And he was just like, "Well, I mean," she was like, "Well, he don't really want to do it. He'll do it if you and I are talking, but he don't want to translate in front of a lot of people, and because people might think he sounds stupid, and and I understand that. So I didn't push the issue too much, but we video chat before. We video chat. Uh, Her English is getting there. I mean, we video chat with nobody to translate before, and it's crazy because she understood exactly what I was saying. So it's kind of almost like wow. So I'm not gonna tell you guys everything that we talked about, but I'm gonna tell you this, man. Here go the thing, man. Okay, Viviana Pereira met this guy, okay, named Marcos Batista. She met him when she was 12 years old. Now you gotta understand, okay? You gotta understand this. And guys, we're gonna talk about a serious topic. We're gonna talk about pedophilia and grooming kids. She met this dude when she was 12. Now, according, they didn't date. They weren't. He was just her coach. He was training her. But you got to understand. Like, damn, when she was 12 and 13, like, were they attracted to each other? See, I don't really care if a child is attracted to an adult. I don't care about that because children don't know any better. It's the adults that should know better, right? If you're an adult and if like a teenager got feelings for you, you got to be an adult enough to like not exploit it because they immature. They don't know what the hell they do. Kids do dumb stuff all the time. Kids do stupid stuff all the time. Okay? And it's like the more you just sometimes you kind of have to sit back and you can't take kids with a grain of salt. I mean, you have to dismiss them, okay? You got a kid that's underage coming on to you, you better dismiss it, okay? You better dismiss it. Don't ever let it be a part of you. And you dismiss that. You stay away. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, Marcus, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Some of these young people, they want to be in relationships with adults, and I don't know what they call it, the disease. I don't know what they call it, but there are some children. There are some children, like not children, but like teenagers that 14 up. They have like major crushes on adults. I'm talking about they picture themselves with that adult, and see that kind of relationship is wrong. It's just wrong. That kind of love is wrong. It's wrong. That ain't love. That's lust. Gotta tell people that ain't love. That's lust. There is no love involved in that whatsoever. It is what it is. Okay? You have to think, man, that he was probably grooming her when she was 12. He first met her, and this sick motherfucker named Marcos Batista, he probably was looking at her like, you know what? This 12-year-old, yeah, she kind of cute. He was probably already checking her out when she was a kid. Okay? And then probably, when she turned 13 and 14, because she said they started dating. They started dating when she was 15. For real. They started dating when she was 15. Okay, this dude, he's 11 years older than her. 11 to 12 years older than her. Do you guys know what that means? When she was 12, he was like 24 being her coach. He was 24 being her coach, and he started grooming her when she was 12. When she was 15, he was 26 or 27. Whoa, hold up. Hold up now. So I got a problem with that. See, me being a coach, I have one rule that I will never violate. You never, ever have a relationship with somebody you're trying to influence. You never have a relationship with somebody you mentor. You can't do it. Because the ultimate end of that is death and despair. You never have a relationship with anybody that you're trying to mentor. You don't do it. Because not only is that a violation of nature, That's a violation of God or whatever else you believe in. But that's a violation of nature. It shouldn't be, y'all. It shouldn't be. You have to understand. You got to understand. You got to check that kind of stuff. You got to check that kind of stuff. You have to check it because it's not normal and it's not natural. Whether you slice it and dice it, it's not normal and it's not natural. It ain't natural. Okay, Joseph Cordenero, you got kids. I mean, Joseph, how would you feel if somebody, you bringing them to train, right? You bring your kids to train, and then, then a couple of years later, you find out that your darn kid's been having a relationship with the person you train. Nah, man. And I'm glad Joseph Cordenero on here today, man. I'm glad he's on here because, he's a guy with kids. He's got like what? Think you got 4 kids, Joseph? I mean, if I remember you telling me so. Okay? I mean, it wouldn't make you feel good. I'll never forget, man, when my daughter was in the house, and this is crazy, man. When she was in the house, I was taking her to this place. Okay? I was taking her to this place where I wanted my daughter to learn how to kick. Because we're a boxing family. Yeah, see, Joseph Cordenero got 3 boys. He got 3 boys. Man, how would you feel, man, you take them somewhere, and then next thing you know, you got some mofo trying to groom your kids, man. Got somebody trying to groom your kids, and then 2-3 years later, you find out that your damn boy's been having a relationship with somebody, an adult. Like, man, that'll send you into a rage. Joseph, I see, I'm going to tell you, man, I was ready to kill. I was ready to kill for my daughter. But anyway, man, I wanted her to learn how to kick, so I took her to this place, this Taekwondo place. And, one of the coaches, excuse me, one of the coaches, he seemed very friendly, seemed like very nice. But, I was saying to myself, yeah, he pretty cool, but it's something about him. He took an interest, in my daughter, like took an interest. And I understand that some kids or some coaches, they really believe in your kids. Okay? Some coaches truly believe in your kids. And, they want the best for your kids. They want your kid. I get that. But this coach, he took an interest, man, to the point where, I kind of had to start, I watched him for a little bit. I watched him. And so he was teaching her, how to do some of the moves, how to throw a proper kick and that kind of stuff. And then I went to my car to go grab something and come back. Man, he had his hand on her waist. And I said, oh. So I rolled over up to him, and I said, man, what the hell you doing? That's when she was like 15, 16. And she said, she said, well, Padre, my daughter called me Padre. Well, Padre, he was just showing me how to rotate my hips into it. I said, nah. I said, bro, you got your hand on her waist. And I took him, man, and I pushed him to the damn ground. And I said, come on, get your stuff. I said, because I'm going to kill this dude. You have to be careful, man. You got to be careful. And see, part of me, too, in Brazil, you got to understand, too, that in Brazil, Brazilian parents, they're not overly barren like that. And, Viviana Pereira grew up in a household, man, where it was just, they were poor. They were poor. Okay? They were poor, and they didn't have the money. So you have to think, man, that this guy, he saw Viviana Pereira, and he knew that they didn't have a lot of money. So he allowed her to come to the gym and, probably, gave her breaks in the prices because he liked her. He wanted her. He wanted to groom her. Okay? So Viviana Pereira was able to train at Dragon Combat. She was able to train there. And all along, this coach had been grooming her the whole time. They dated for 12 years, y'all. The guy gets her pregnant. Okay? He gets her pregnant. And then he wants nothing else to do with her or the baby. It's a bad situation because I'm not saying that she didn't have a fault to plan this. But honestly, to be totally honest with y'all, she really was the victim here. She was the victim. And that's why I just decided to go ahead and change. No, I didn't overreact. Okay, I didn't overreact because the guy, 787, I didn't overreact because I just watched him. He didn't touch any of the dudes like that. His females, you know, he put his hands on a lot of them, and I started thinking, what the hell? What is he doing? What is he doing? And then see, he said something else that unsettled me. Like he was saying, yeah, you probably can throw. You got legs the size of a tree trunk. He said you thick, and I said, wait a minute, this motherfucker did just call my daughter thick? Did he just call my, And I kind of, okay, I'm saying maybe I kind of let that go because I'm like, okay, maybe that's his lingo. Maybe that's how he talks. That's how he talks. But then he kept making like little other comments. And my daughter was built. She was muscular. My daughter, had a nice shape. We worked out. And so he would make little comments, and he said, man, boy, well, your daughter, she put together pretty good. And I'm like, what do you mean? He said, no, I'm just saying, man, she got a lot of muscle mass. And I said, oh, okay. So that's the first mistake. And see, usually when somebody says something like that, man, I have to keep an eye on them, man. And I got to start thinking. I got to start watching them. And then when he was just putting a hand on his waist, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was something about him. But hey, let me tell you this, the guy 787. You know what I came to find out about that guy? He got reported. He was already reported, okay, for sexual harassment. Now, nothing happened to him because there was no proof. This guy had already got reported. So, yeah, I don't think I overreacted. I think I gave him the right response. For real. I think I gave him the right response. Robert Henry, George Page. I think I gave him the right response. And he lucky I didn't kill him. He lucky. But see, I'm going to tell you, man, in a place like Brazil, you can get away with grooming. Okay? Nah, that guy 787, you'd have had to be there, bro. Nope. Nah. Nah. You ain't telling my daughter she thick. You ain't telling, nah, I ain't trying to hear all that. He better be lucky I ain't kill him. But anyway, to make the story short, the dude, somebody else had already, had accused him of sexual harassment. I mean, how did that come to be? Somebody else had already accused this dude of sexual harassment. Now, he didn't get arrested. He didn't get in trouble for it because they couldn't prove it. But apparently, I wasn't the only one who thought that. Or I wasn't the only one who was thinking that. So, it's just what it is. But, let me finish. In Brazil, what happens in Brazil, y'all, is that the laws are they're loose in Brazil. The laws are very, very loose. And the police, they're not going to, for stuff like that, the police over there, they're not gonna really go at somebody for sexual harassment. They're not gonna do it. I'm just telling you now, the police, they tend to not even address those. They worried about these darn people, these cartel people. They worried about these people shooting up everything. That's what the police got to deal with. They deal with a lot of that stuff. The police over there deal with a lot of that stuff. Okay? The police is over there. Hey, man, the homie Joseph Cordenero, man, just got out the hospital, man. Salute to that homie, man. Salute to that brother, man. Salute to the homie Joseph Cordenero, man. Yeah, it's just, I was going to do something for Love of Young, but, man, Love of, like, honestly, Viviana Pereira, let me tell y'all, man. This girl, she just had shoulder surgery, okay? She had shoulder surgery. She been teaching classes, like teaching people Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and strike. She been doing that to make ends meet, so it's not like she's sitting around and asking for money. She trying to work. The Brazilian government, they give her $40 a month, y'all. I ain't say week, $40 a month. 40 American dollars, well, it's equivalent to 40 American dollars a month, okay? For child, whatever, child support that the dad's supposed to be doing. So the dad, Marcos Batista, he getting off scot-free, okay? He's supposed to actually be trying to help this girl, do what she got to do. I mean, she's 27 now. She been with this dude for 12 years. She been with him for 12 years. She got groomed at age 13. No, age 12. She got groomed. He was 24 and she was 12. He groomed her. Okay, they started dating at age 15. He got her pregnant 2 years ago. Or maybe 18 months ago, he got her pregnant. And then as soon as he found out that she was pregnant, guess what? He ran out. He said, nope, I don't want nothing to do with that. He kicked the girl out the gym. A gym she'd been with for 12 years. He kicked her out of the gym. He kicked her out of the gym, y'all. Blocked her on all social media. Blocked her phone number. Like, damn, this dude don't want to pay no child support. This dude don't want to pay no child support. $40 ain't nothing. It ain't, you right, George, it ain't nothing. In Brazil, $100 will take you a long way, okay? Because you got to understand that the dollar value is like, what, 5 to 1? No, 1 is 1 to 6. It's like 1 to 6. So 1 American dollar is about 6 Brazilian reals, which you can go over there, man. You can get a little bit of money. And you can, I mean, you'll have your money. Like I know, like recently, I sent her about what, 500 Brazilian dollars. 500 Brazilian dollars. Yeah, the guy's name is Marcos. Okay, it is, man. It's a bad situation, man. It really is a bad situation that she's going through. And you know, she trying to work. She trying to do what she got to do, man. She working. Hey, salute to that brother, Joseph Cordenero, man, studding up in the god doggone building. Studying the hell up. You know, she had shoulder surgery. She started a GoFundMe, and I think she got about $6,000 in the GoFundMe. You know, so you know she's trying to get to 12 grand. And she said 12 grand. You know, at least help out through the year. Which we can't give her 12 grand, but we can definitely help her with a couple of $100. We can help her with a couple of $100 that at least help some of her living expenses. Yeah, dude left, man. And it's crazy because she never got. We was talking, and look, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. And I kid y'all not, okay? We were talking to each other probably for about 2 years straight. Okay? Oh, Joseph Jones. I'm sorry. It wasn't Cordenero, Joseph Jones. Sorry about that. That brother Joseph. Still, salute to Joseph Cordenero too, and Joseph Jones. Shoot, they studding up like that. But seriously, the 2 years I was talking to her, she never mentioned that she was having any problems. She mentioned no problem. She ain't mentioned none. And that's crazy because we were talking maybe 3 to 4 days a week, like literally having back and forth conversation for 2 years. Or like I get a little message like, hey, how's it going today? Or, like click. That's pretty cool. That's cool what you do with the kids. She'll say something like that. That's pretty cool what you do with the kids. I like what you do with the kids. That's awesome. She'll say something like that. And she's actually a nice person. Like, honestly, she waited, guys. She waited 2 years to even talk about how much of an asshole this dude was. Like, she waited 2 years. And then finally one day she said, Coach, and she asked me. I'm talking about this after talking to her 3 to 4 days a week, like for 2 years. She said, Coach, I don't want to ask you. I feel embarrassed. I said, well, I mean, what is it? She said, do you still give like, fighters? Do you still help out female fighters? I said, yeah. And she said, well, you think you can do that for me? And she told me the whole situation. I can't tell you everything we talked about. I can't, because some of the stuff she told me, folks, it'll bust this story wide open. Like, for real. But one thing I will say that right now, this dude is 38, 39 years old right now. And he took advantage of a child. That's exactly what happened. He took advantage of a child. He groomed her. Okay? He groomed her when she was 15, when it was legal. Okay? When it was legal, when she was 15, that's when he started just dating her. But I believe, and here's what I think. I didn't ask her this, okay? But I believe that they were already flirting with each other she was 13 and 14. Because there's no way. See, you're in there. See, I don't see when I see people that date somebody that they used to train or they coaching. I start thinking, well, wait a minute. How long did this take to start happening? Because it just didn't happen all of a sudden. See, you don't just turn 15 and say, oh, I like somebody. Nah, oh, salute to that brother George Page. All the rage George Page stood in the hell up. Stood up, heavy. You don't just turn 15 and say, hey, I like somebody. No. Y'all already been having these talks. You guys, I mean, they've already been flirting with each other. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. It was already there. The situation had already been pretty much, it was already there. So he was already doing what he was doing. He was already grooming her. Nah, she didn't wake up and turn 15 and all of a sudden they dating each other. Nah, bro. No. That ain't what happened. Dude had saw her. He was like, man, she cute. Man, she kind of cute. It's a cute little kid. And see, the parents, they don't know because when they send somebody over there to get trained, the parents don't have the money. They don't have money. Okay, they don't have money. They can't just send their kids to training camps. They can't do it. So their parents probably was oblivious to the whole thing. Their parents was oblivious to the whole damn thing. And then when they finally figured it out, it was too late because the age of consent over there is like 15. Nope, they kept it under wraps. They kept it under wraps. They kept it under wraps until she was 15, till it was legal. And then and only then is when he decided to go ahead and do what he did. That's what happened. See, folks, I'm going to tell y'all, that's the mind of a pedophile, how these guys think. It's really a sad situation. It's an extremely sad situation because, it's sad because people who coach, who don't do these kind of things, it puts them in a bad light. It puts them in a bad light because, there are really good coaches out here that they trying to do the right thing. That they want their athletes to be the best. But then you have coaches, when these young athletes come in, they're so impressionable, so it's easy to groom them and make them do what you want to do. For real. Ruin the girl. The girl's shoulder got hurt. I mean, she done went through some stuff, bro. Then she had to raise money to get her shoulder repaired. She had to raise money, bro. She had to raise money. I ain't even lie, she was just talking about all this stuff. And then we sitting here talking. I'm like, yeah, I still do that on my show. And she said, okay, well, could you, and she was embarrassed. She didn't even want to ask. And I'm like, well, what is it? What is it? This after 2 years, so she wasn't like prepping me to ask me. I mean, we were just talking. And we still talk like we talked today. We talked today. And that's the thing. We were talking today. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, now y'all know I gotta respond to Miesha Tate, Robert Henry. Robert Henry. You know I gotta respond to Miesha Tate. I got to. Robert Henry, are you ready for this, Robert Henry? And then we're going to go back to Viviana. But Robert Henry, are you ready? Because Robert Henry, I know for a fact you finna get a kick out of this one. Okay? Robert Savage WMMA fan Henry is going to get a kick out of what I'm about to say. Marcus Bell, are you ready? Are you ready, Marcus Bell? Okay, Robert Henry said, yeah. Robert Henry, listen to this. Okay? Miesha Tate says, to clarify, I spent ridiculous amounts of money on myself to look and feel incredible for my comeback fight. The UFC paid me a $200,000 purse. How I choose to spend that is up to me. Between taxes, percentages, donations, and training expenses, it's true. I spend a lot. Some fighters don't spend that much. Duh, we know this. Okay, some fighters cut corners. You mean true champions, Miesha? True champions, Miesha. How can I analyze this, Miesha? And I got to help you spell. True champions don't. How I choose to spend my money is really not for anyone else to worry about. I would spend it all to become a champion again. I'm grateful I had the money to spend in the first place. I'm at the happiest I've ever been. Okay, here's the thing. Well, Miesha. Okay, Miesha. And I'm finna get raw. So, Miesha, if you don't want anybody to comment on it, then why in the hell did you bring it up? Why in the hell did you bring it up? Why in the hell did you bring it up and say 98% of my money went to this and this and this? You know, trying to imply that, oh, you didn't make enough money. Okay, who the hell told you to bring it up? Because when you bring it up, it's public information. And now people, they're going to comment on it, Miesha Tate. And I hope you did. I hope I triggered you. I hope I triggered you because who you think? I mean, what? You don't think that if you put the stuff out here, you don't think that we are going to not have an opinion on it? Of course we are. Of course we are. It was your dumb ass that put it up in the first place. Hell, had you not put it up, none of us would have not made comments about it. Miesha Tate, how you gonna explain that? Nah, you too worried about hating on Cyborg. You too worried about, what everybody else doing. Okay? It's your fault. You the one put it out there, idiot. You the one put it out there. Ain't no damn body tell you to put your business out there. Once you put it on social media, it's public information. And people got the right to comment on it. You moron? We ain't saying true champions. Okay? Hold on, Robert. We ain't saying true champions don't spend money on their camps. But I'm saying it's true champions that don't spend 98% of their purse. And they still champions. No matter what. They still champions. My goodness, y'all. What is this, man? Is Miesha Tate like the gift to keep on giving? Robert Henry. For real. Is she the gift to keep on giving? Like, Miesha Tate, why? Why you tell us this? No, let me tell y'all. The problem is Robert Henry and Wild Tiger and Joseph Cordenaro, Marcus Bell. The problem is, okay, Miesha, okay, it ain't nobody business, but you made it our business when you put it up there. Keep your mouth shut. How about that, Miesha? Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut if you don't want us talking about it. Or don't post it on social media. How about that, Miesha? How about that? Don't put it on social media, and there's not a damn thing we can say about it. Goodness gracious. Idiot. Just an idiot. Oh, who is this? Just an idiot. Like folks, sometimes I sit and wonder. You have certain fighters, man, that don't think with a full deck. I think Amanda Nunes, I think Nunes hit her too hard. I think Amanda Nunes hit her too hard, and I think that she's still having some repercussions from that damn Nunes fight. That's what I think. I think she's still having some damn repercussions from that damn Nunes fight, and she ain't thinking clearly. Uh-oh. Wild Tiger done started. Here she go. Wild Tiger eye in the god doggone building, man. Salute to that sister, Wild Tiger, man. Salute to Wild Tiger. Thank you, Wild Tiger. Been checking on you, checking your videos out. I'm definitely a fan of the content. Keep going, baby. But yeah, folks, I get it. I get it that, this is what you wanted to do. Miesha, you should have clarified. You should have said, well, I did what I needed to do. I did exactly what I needed to do. And blah, 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 blah. Okay, Miesha. Sure. We got you. We got you, Miesha. We got you. Okay? Cool. Cool. It is what it is. It is what it is, Miesha. Don't get mad at us. Okay? Don't get mad at us. Don't get mad at us when we discuss it. Yeah, I'm going to talk about you. Yeah, we're going to talk about how dumb you are. Yeah. Valentina Shevchenko don't spend 98% of her check. And she a true champion. And Valentina will whoop your ass anyway, Miesha. Valentina Shevchenko will whoop your ass. She ain't spending all her money in one place. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, some of these fighters get on our nerves, Wild Tiger and George Page. Yeah, George, don't put your business out there in public. If you don't want nobody to know, people finna tell you how dumb you are. You kept $4,000 out of $200,000. I understand the taxes too. I understand the taxes. I understand you already gone. As soon as you get your taxes, about 33% of your money already gone. And then you got to pay trainers. Okay, then, you got to pay sparring partners. See, that's where you go into the gray area. That's where you go into the gray area. You can have world-class sparring partners, or you can get some sparring partners who can get the job done. Don't matter, because if your skill set is good, you can get good training partners, and you don't have to overpay for them. Yeah, Miesha, you're going to spend all your bag. You're going to spend your entire bag on trying to get a belt. And I'm sorry, Miesha Tate. Look, as long as Amanda Nunes, shout out to Rick Little, though. Shout out to Rick Little. Rick Little had Miesha Tate in phenomenal shape. Rick Little is a G. Rick Little is a G. And, I'm just saying, this is no all that Rick Little. Rick Little is a hell of a damn coach. Okay? He a hell of a coach. And he support Miesha, and Rick Little, that's my boy. Rick Little is my boy. Okay? The thing of it is, though, you can't get angry at people because we have an opinion on you spending. You put it out there for us to talk about. Yeah, okay, there go that brother Joseph Cordonero said, if you don't want us talking about it, don't show it. Yeah, it's just simple. Common damn sense. Wild Tiger, God, dog, boy, y'all studying up heavy. Nunes will break Miesha's face. Miesha sit down. Damn. Told Miesha to sit down. Miesha, sit down. Yeah. Need to go ahead on with that. Oh, shoot. Says she got S to say. Uh-oh. Oh, hell. And I think she is, Robert Henry. I think she is. Yeah, it's time, man. Yeah, Miesha Tate got to get some work. Miesha Tate got to get some work. And I'm talking about Miesha got to get this here work. I'm sitting here in my office now, boy. I'm sitting here in my office. Miesha Tate got to get some work. Yeah, she should have stayed retired. But, okay, I know I took a sidebar, but let me close off the Viviana Pereira situation. I'm going to close that off, y'all. And I'll say this, okay? I would never change people who I'm putting up, trying to say raise money for, if I didn't really believe that person needed it. And definitely Viviana Pereira is a person that needs the money. She needs it. This coach took advantage of her, okay? Uh-oh. Look at Shalolo. Hold on. Let me read. Oh, George Page says, Coach, remember that video I made about the female bodybuilder who posted the letter on Facebook? She got mad. I made my comment on her letter. Yeah, I remember that. She should be kissing your ass, George, because you the only one talking about her. You the only one giving her props. I mean, hell, if she was smart, she'd jump on your show, because that's the number one show for female bodybuilding on YouTube, to go and have an audience. I'm not into the bodybuilding community. I learned a whole lot from George. I learned a lot from George on that subject. I watch when he do interviews. That's about all I do. I sure do watch, though. Okay, Shalolo says, social media isn't family, it's poison. For what? For missing friends, for confirmation. Social media are bad dreams that can come true. Ooh, man. Let me pin that comment from the lady Shalolo. Let me pin that comment. Well, that comment is on point. Yeah. So the thing is, Viviana Pereira was groomed at 12 years old. Okay, she just didn't develop these feelings. Okay, She didn't develop these feelings for Marcos Batista by the time when she turned 15. Ooh, they just started dating. Nah, he was already grooming her. Okay, he was already, hitting on her. They were probably kissing each other and, doing little stuff. He was already doing it. Or, you know what? They were probably already getting kumsi kumsa. They probably were already getting kumsi kumsa. And then they probably made it public because then she was old enough to be legal. That's what happened. Oh, snap. Rodney Miles. What Rodney Miles? Salute to Rodney Miles. Salute to that brother, Rodney Miles. Studding up in the god doggone building. God dog, Rodney Lyles. Rodney Lyles done stood up. But see, pedophilia, guys, it's really, it's a problem, man. It's a problem. And people get mad when you say, the answer to pedophilia is to kill them. I mean, people will say, well, that's not the solution. That's not the solution. Yeah, it is. Well, if they know that every time that they get caught, something going to happen, and they know that they may lose their time on earth, they'll have second thoughts about it. They'll have second thoughts about what they do. They'll have second thoughts. See, it's a big problem. And see, now you got these rich guys that's going over from America to countries like Brazil, or countries like, Cambodia. They go into countries like that because they know that the child predator laws, they don't exist over there. They non-existent. So they can just go over there, go get them a little kid, and, have the kid with them. I'm talking about you got rich businessmen that go over to overseas country where the police don't really pay much attention to that kind of thing. They go get these hotels and they bring these kids up to them hotels. And they give these kids pennies and peanuts. That's what they do. It's a lot of that go on in these foreign countries. A lot of that. And you can get away with it because, who's going to challenge you? Who's going to challenge you? The police, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to, the police in these foreign countries, they worried about trying to go get these murderers. They're trying to get these murderers and these dope dealers off the street. But they don't know that these darn child predators are the worst. They more dangerous than the dope dealer because they poisoning the kids. And see, when these kids, when their lives are messed up, guess what these kids grow up to be? Guess what they grow up to be? They grow up to be villains. They grow up to be criminals. Thank goodness that Viviana Pereira got a good spirit. Thank goodness she got a good spirit. Because, you know what? It could have went bad for Viviana Pereira. If Viviana Pereira didn't have MMA, her life would be totally different. Her life would be different. Forget it. Her life would be completely different. She would definitely be one of those people that I talked about. A criminal. Or, maybe selling her body. How you gonna explain this? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never been no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen.
Dear any ignorant MMA fighters and pro wrestlers and simps, I'ma say this one time and one only. WILDTIGER got a lot to say and I don't care any of feelings and emotions and personal thoughts. I got a lot fire in me and I ain't never scared. The WILDTIGER is out.
God dog! Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Oh goodness! What the George Page? This George. This is you. This is your creation, George Page. Woo. Well, Justin Statham. We all got kids, most of us, and it need to be talked about. It need to be talked about. And to all the dudes running around here like hoes that you thumbing down this video, that just means that you agree with pedophilia. Okay? You dudes thumbing the video down when I'm talking about this, you pretty much, that's what you agree. You agree. You agree that these, see, y'all, what it is, y'all hate me so much, right? Y'all dislike me. First of all, you don't even know why you don't like me. You don't have an idea. You don't know why you don't like me. But you still watching. You still watch the show because really, deep down, you really do like me. See, you like what I'm saying and you know it's true. You know it's true, but see, you just too stupid to admit it. That's why. But it'll be some of you dudes on archive. You'll thumb the video down. because you know. But really, inadvertently, you're agreeing with pedophilia. It's a problem. But see, what the system does is they don't make enough examples out of people that do it. They don't make examples out of these people. See, when you make a lot of examples, see, people gonna get it. People gonna get it, and guess what? You know, in pedophilia, damn near in a matter of months, it can be over. It can be over. If they know that they finna meet their end when they mess with these kids, guess what? They'll stop. They'll stop. You ain't gotta apologize to me, Wild Tiger. You make it do what it do. You make it do what it do, baby. Okay? You just keep making it do what it do, and that's it. Keep it rolling. We right here. But yeah, folks, and I know I've spent a lot of time talking about this because this is something that people don't want to discuss. This is something that people don't want to talk about. This is something that people they scared to. But guys, it's real. It's real. You got these people in trafficking, and thank God that Viviane wasn't trafficked. Thank God that he wasn't pimping her out. Thank goodness. But the damage done already been done. The damage has already been done. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. And guys, I promise y'all, Viviana Pereira never asked me for a single thing in the 2 years that we've been talking. It all happened. I just reached out to her for an interview, and she was tickled that somebody want to interview her. Like, somebody from America want to interview me? That's what. And she said, well, I don't speak English, and my friend, and she was saying her friend don't want to translate in front of people because she sound like we would think that he sounds stupid, which I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't care about that, but for 2 years we just been talking. We just been having conversation. And it's crazy because the other day she was asking me about one of my kids, like one of my kids, and like, man, that kid is strong, and like that's what we was talking about. And then she just kind of mentioned it. She said, Coach, do you, and see, this because I don't want people to think that, oh, she just reaching out to me because she needed. No, physically, y'all read the story. Chick need the money. She need it. So, I told her, yeah, that's fine. If somebody needed something from you, they're not gonna do it. Okay? They're not going to, they're not gonna wait 2 years to ask you for something. They ain't gonna wait 2 years, and then I had to even get it out of her. Like I said, one day I just said, sometime it was Friday. It was Friday of last week. I said, hey, how everything going? And she said, oh, okay, cool, I'm good. And I said, okay. I said, are you really good? Because one of your posts looked like, you was just upset, And finally she said, well, I just don't want to tell you my problems. And I said, okay. I said, well, can I tell you mine? She said, yeah. So I told her what was going down with me. I told her. And so she was like, well, have you tried to do this and this and that? So I done told her some stuff that's going on here. I just told her. I said, yeah, that's going on. She said, well, have you tried this and this and this and this? And I said, no, not really. And I said, so I told you, so I need you to tell me. I said, seriously, what's going on with you? So finally she just said, we barely got enough to eat. I said, wait a minute. What you mean? You barely got enough to eat. What about your family? What about them? Well, we don't talk much. And see, at the time, I didn't really know that, they didn't talk much. And I'm like, well, okay. The baby daddy, is he eating? She said, yeah, he's eating. And I said, so why? And this time, I didn't even know she was, like with somebody or not. I said, so, I always see you and the baby on social media, but I don't see him. Like, for real, what's going on? And she said, well, he don't want to be in the baby life. And I'm like, why? Because he's selfish. And then, she was telling me how, Oh, salute to 78 Sound in the god doggone building, man. He done stirred it up. 78 Sound done stirred it up. God dog. God dog. Man, salute to 78 Sound, man. Appreciate all y'all. But, anyway, guys, I'm going to continue this. She said, well, he's very selfish. And he just don't care about his kid. He don't care about the baby. He don't care about me. He just don't care, He, I dated him, she said, when I was 15. I met him when I was 12. And, we've been together for 12 years in a relationship. And as soon as I got pregnant, he said he didn't want nothing to do with me or the baby. And I said, damn. I said, are you serious? She said, yeah. She said, that's what happened. She said, I don't lie. That's what happened. And come to find out, she was telling the truth. I said, what about your dad? What about your mom? She just said that they don't, she's not close to them like that. She's not real close to them. And I suspect, I ain't want to keep digging into it, but I do suspect that because of this situation right here, because over there when you're 15, it's like, how kids over here say, when I'm 18, I'm moving out. Well, she turned 15 and they were together. They were living together. I mean, hey, you got your significant other, y'all together. But Marcos Batista didn't want a kid. He didn't want the financial responsibility of having kids. Well, you shouldn't have stuck your PG-13 in her there. You shouldn't have stuck your PG-13 in her. That's just what it is. So she told me the story. And she said, I feel stupid. I said, I just feel real stupid. She said, I feel stupid. And I said, whew, I understand. I understand that, stuff happens. But I don't think you should, and I told her you got groomed, and she didn't understand the concept of being groomed. She didn't understand the concept of being groomed, So I explained the concept of being groomed, like how it happens. You meet somebody at a young age, okay? You respect them highly. They have a position of power over you, okay? They have a position of power over you, and you respect that power. So you give in to pretty much what they want from you. See, you respect them so much that you give in to that position of power. And you begin to trust that power. Even though deep down you think it's wrong. And she was agreeing with everything I was saying. See, that's the thing. She was agreeing. So she knew what was up. When you trust that position of power, okay, you trust it, then you don't think that power that's over you can do anything wrong by you. But the fact of the matter is, they're using you. And he was using her all along. See, what he was doing is he was digging Vivian out. He was digging her out. I'm talking about he would tear her up. And that was just his little plaything. Okay, that was just his little, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do her. That was his plaything. Okay, he didn't anticipate her to ever be pregnant. See, now the stakes change when a person have a baby. Stakes change. Now, see, no, you ain't just finna, dig her out and you're not finna get your rocks off now. You're not just finna go and get your rocks off when you feel like you need somebody to get your rocks off. See, now you got to actually be a man. You got to actually be a damn man. Okay? You got to actually be a man and take care of your responsibility. Okay? He wasn't ready to do that. He didn't want to do that. Okay? And you think you be with somebody from 12 years, you think you know him, but you don't really know him. And she trying to take him to court, but man, in Brazil, y'all know how hard it is to take somebody to court in Brazil and get compensation? She might well hang that up. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They're not going to do it. She's not going to get anything out of it. And I feel bad for her, man, because she really is a good person. She really is a good person. She's an awesome person. Awesome. Awesome person. I kid y'all not. Like, I wouldn't sit over here for an hour and talk about somebody who's stupid. Okay? Yeah, over here, George, is easy. Hey, you got kids and you don't want to pay? Them courts, one thing now, I don't care if you white, black, I don't care what color you are. Hey, if the court know that you got kids you ain't paying for, they gonna take your money. You gonna pay for them kids. If you got a job, you will pay. Any money you get, them courts coming to get that money for them kids. That's the one thing I do appreciate about America. That's not racist. That's not biased. Okay, that's the one thing that the when it come to child laws over here, the United States is fair. It's not racist. That's the only non-racist thing in America. Because them courts, they don't care who you are. They don't care how much money you got. When you got them dang on kids, got them damn kids, and ain't nobody taking care of them, man, them courts, they want their money. Or them courts, they want them kids to get that money. They want them kids to get that money, and they want them kids to have that money now. I watch TV. I've never seen a court judge not give these kids the child support. Yeah, Joseph, they'll do that. They'll garnish your wages. Man, please. They'll take everything from you. You'll have nothing. They'll take everything you got and give it to your own kids. But see, she trying to take them to court in Brazil. They're not going to do anything. They ain't going to do nothing. Okay? And he can even say the baby not his. He can say it over there. And they're not going to prove it. He can say the baby is not his. And, see, it sucks all the way around. But Viviana Pereira, she's not the only person that have this problem. There are millions of women in Brazil that they got pregnant and they single mothers. A lot of single mothers over there. A lot of man, I'm gonna tell you, guys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, guys. I met a Brazilian woman over here, man. She's straight out of Brazil, single woman, man, single. I kick myself every day because I ain't get with her for real. I kick myself every day because I ain't get with her. Man, look, they take care of home, man. They take care of home. They take care of the house. They got your back, most of them. They know what's up. I kicked myself, man. I broke up with her. I did. Because I wanted to be a hoe.
How you gonna explain this? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen.
Miesha cupcake in a plastic bag getting crushed by Ketlin.
God dang. George Page again. He said Miesha Tate finna get crushed in a plastic bag by Ketlin. That's George Page. George Page. Hey, man, go subscribe to George Page. George Page over 500 subs, but now George Page need to get to 1,000 so he can monetize his channel. But yeah, I kicked myself, man, because I didn't date this Brazilian. She was a black Brazilian. I didn't date her. I don't know, man. I tried to do what I was doing, and I didn't, and it's my fault. It's my own fault. Man, them women over there, most of them will take care of you. They do. As long as you take care of the house, them damn Brazilian women, boy, they gonna ride or die with you. They gonna ride or die. You out there in the street fighting, that Brazilian woman, she coming to fight with you. I'm serious, man. I told you I was dating this Brazilian woman, man. And man, we was at a bar, Man, I got into a bar fight. Man, look. This mug, she picked up a bottle, she hit somebody over the head. I'm talking about them Brazilian women, they are about that action. I'm talking about she picked up a bottle, pow! Popped somebody over the head that were trying to hit me. I'm talking about she stepped in there, pow! Hit him over the head with a bottle. A Brazilian woman, they ain't playing that, boy. They ain't playing that mess. You ain't finna jump. Man, they ain't finna sit back there and be like, stop. Man, them Brazilian women, they finna get involved in a fight. They get involved in a fight. They go down with you. That's one thing I did appreciate, but man, I ain't treat her right. I ain't treat her right. I ain't treat her right. So it's my own fault. And I regret that. But, things move on. Things move on. It is what it is. Hopefully, we'll definitely do a lot to help Viviane. Sweet girl, man. She's a sweet girl. She really, she told me, she just said, and one thing she said, she said, Coach, I like how you're training these kids. You got some of those girls that got issues, but you're training them because you believe in them and you're not trying to take advantage of them. And I'm like, nah, I ain't taking advantage of nobody. My number one rule, I got two number one rules in life, and I'm gonna tell you, if you violate them rules, death comes before you. You're gonna die. If you date somebody or if you groom somebody that you mentor, okay, if you date somebody or you groom somebody that you're supposed to mentor, you will die. If you date a married woman, somebody who already got somebody, you know that this woman is married to somebody, and you go in, you try to have her anyway, or you have her an adult, if you have an affair with that person, you will die. I'm telling you, the end to infidelity is death. That's it. That's what happens with infidelity. You die. Or when you grooming these kids out here, you're going to die. And shine some light to it. Because the woman that I interviewed named Janet Shea, I don't know if y'all remember that interview when I interviewed Janet. Janet was talking about this kind of stuff. She was saying that people, they don't talk about this enough. It's not being talked about.
How you gonna explain this? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen.
I respect this community. All of y'all got good and beautiful hearts and souls. Real talk. Like I said, I will always respect this community, and that's on the WILDTIGER. And any trolls got a problem, I will break your face and have it look like ETO are an alien.
Ah! Oh, snap. Dang. Yeah, George. See, that's one benefit of being in America, man. I'm not Wild Tiger crazy. George, that is one benefit of being in America. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all. To tell you that America is all bad and America is everything's racist. Nah, it ain't. When it comes to child support, America is the most fairest country under God's hot sun. For real. America is the most fairest country under God's hot sun. It is, Robert Henry. It is, y'all know I talk about racial injustice, but when it comes to the child system, they don't play. Okay, guys, we're going to move on, okay? And we're going to talk about Michael Bisping. We're going to talk about some serious stuff with Michael Bisping, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all, man, I'm going to tell you something right now, man. Conor McGregor better be real careful, okay? Guys, I've always told y'all for years and years that MMA has a lot of mafia ties, just like boxing. MMA has an extreme amount of mafia ties. The mob has their hands all in MMA, okay? Yes, the mob can fix fights. The mob can do stuff, okay? The mobs can do it. Yeah, Robert, I'm going to let you get in and get some Miesha Tate some work, man. Hold on one second. I want to talk about this issue about the mob. And I want to talk about blood money. The mob, basically, they run just about everything. But see, there are different levels of the mob. You got the elites, okay? And people say the Illuminati. It is what it is, okay? I call them the elites, okay? Illuminati is a bit watered down. The elites, they run everything, and you got the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Okay, you got all these different families that run the world. Well, Michael Bisping, Conor McGregor said something. He said something, and Conor McGregor might want to keep his mouth shut, man. Somebody gonna come see Conor, and somebody gonna put a bullet in Conor McGregor's ass. So here's what happened, and this is what I want to tell y'all, man. So, y'all know Conor McGregor and Michael Bisping, they've been going at each other, right? Okay, Conor McGregor said something. And you know that these guys, they know about the mob, especially when you hire up. I'll just tell you this, man. Michael Bisping, he's not the squeaky clean guy that y'all know. I'll tell you this. This man done had to do some stuff. Okay? So Bisping, he's been in a legal battle with this former management for the last decade. Think about it. You've been in a legal battle for a decade. A legal battle. Okay? And his management, they owe him money. And that's not something uncommon. A lot of management teams owe fighters money that they ain't paid them. And Michael Bisping just trying to be about that work. Okay? Michael Bisping trying to be about that work. He trying to be about that action. Bisping want his money. Okay? Well, when your management, when your ex-management has mafia dealings, okay? And this is crazy. And here's what I'm talking about. Here's what I want to talk about, okay? They owe Michael Bisping a lot of money. They owe him money. But Michael says the whole case got kicked out of court. They owe me a significant amount of money, which I'll be going after. He can go after that money till he blue in the face. He ain't going to get it. He ain't going to get it, okay? If your ex-management has anything to do with mafia, okay, look, they run everything. And it's not the kind of mafia where, oh, you're going to sleep with the fishes mafia. No, this is a more advanced technical mafia, okay? These people, and they put people in high places. These people in high places, they do everything for them, okay? The case got kicked out of court. Okay, see, look, Michael Bisping know how much money he was supposed to make. Michael Bisping had a contract. Okay, they wrote the contract for Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping showed proof that he didn't have the money that they said it. He showed proof that he never got the money, but it got thrown out. Now, how does that happen? It's supposed to have been an open, shut case for Michael Bisping. Wasn't. Now, here's something that got me thinking. Okay, Michael said when I was fighting Chael Sonnen, I was in Chicago the day of the weigh-ins. I get a phone call from my mom, and the people in question, the ex-management, actually went around to my mom's house, knocked on the door, and just presented her with papers. They went to your mama house. They knew where you were at, but they go to your mama house? But I know what they were doing. This is kind of a veiled threat. You know what I mean? Ooh, we know where your mom lives, and the rest of it, said Bisping. Okay. Folks, here go the thing, man. The reason why Bisping will not be getting that money back, it's going to be a risk. Anybody go to your mom's house and serve you with some papers? There's much more to that story than meets the eye. There's much more to that story than meets the eye. If somebody go to your mom's house, they know where you at to serve you some damn papers. Oh, yeah. They're sending a message out. They're sending out a firm, stern message like, hey, you might want to keep your mouth shut. You might want to keep your mouth shut before we permanently close it. Now, here's the thing, too, okay? Now, this is what I want to really get at when I start talking about McGregor. See, I've been telling y'all that with Conor McGregor, man, they're growing tired of him, man. They're growing tired of him. And somebody gonna get it. Michael Bisping done some dirty stuff. Okay, Michael Bisping done some dirty stuff. And some of the stuff he had to do, man. He had to do. Michael Bisping been involved, man, with a lot of different things. He ain't been squeaky clean. I'm telling y'all. He been involved with some shady characters in his career. Wow. And so Conor McGregor said Michael Bisping been in America for 6 months, okay? And he said, Conor McGregor said Bisping fled, okay? He fled in America. Why is he in America for 6 months? They knocked on this man's mom's door, and he in America. Y'all, I do believe that part. I believe Bisping knew what was up, okay? He tried to come over here and shoot him from a distance. I believe he knew what was up. I believe he knew that they was looking for him, and they knew where he was at. That's crazy. But I believe that it was getting dangerous over there, and Bisping had to come on up over here. I think Conor McGregor knew something. Because y'all got to remember, too, Conor McGregor, he done dealt with the Mafia types before. He done dealt with them, too. Can't play with them kind of people, man. You can't play like that. Bisping know what was up. He knew. I better bring my ass over here to America. I better get over here. They talking about it's just banter. Got to go for it. And Bisping got mad to my, you got to go straight for the personal, got to go straight for the juggling, come out with incorrect, factual stuff about my past and personal situation. I tell you what, y'all look up Bisping past. You can look it up all you want to. I can tell you this right now. I know it ain't squeaky clean. And he ain't go back and forth with that. Now, since when did Michael Bisping shy away from trash talk? When does he shy away from trash talk? I mean, tell me. When does he shy away from trash talk? Evidently, Conor McGregor was saying something that was true. And I honestly believe it, because Conor McGregor out of his damn mind anyway. Okay? Conor McGregor's out his damn mind anyway. So, I mean, every now and then a crazy person will tell you the truth. A crazy person will tell you the truth sometimes. But you can't play with this blood money, man. See, for Dana White and the Fertittas to get this UFC thing up and going, a lot of blood money. A lot of people had to lose their lives. The WWE. A lot of people had to lose their lives so Vince McMahon can come into power. Some people, there was some blood on Dana's hands to get this. Guys, it's just what it is. You can't escape this. You can't escape it. The UFC, they got Mafia ties, man. They got them. They got them. It's just what it is. Bisping, he better be careful. McGregor better be careful. Because I won't be shocked, man, if somebody say, McGregor got shot at or McGregor got killed. Whew. My. These people playing a dangerous game. A very dangerous game. Can't play with them tights, man. Like, y'all remember that video where one kid was, he was talking about that the cartel won't do nothing to him, and it was a kid, man, a Hispanic kid was doing like a video talking about he ain't afraid of the cartel and they can't do nothing. And man, that dude died. That dude died. I'm talking about they killed him. They got him out of there. They got him out of there. Y'all remember the kid I'm talking about? He was talking about the cartel and talking about the cartel can't do nothing to him, or he ain't afraid of the cartel. He ain't afraid, man. The cartel, they found him. They found him. You ain't safe. Anybody can get got. I don't care if you're the president of the United States. Anybody can get got. Anybody can get it. If somebody want to get at you bad enough, they'll find a way to do it. If somebody want to get at you bad enough, they will find a way to do it. On my word. On my word. They'll find a way to get at you. All right, Robert, I'm finna send that link, man. Here go this link. And as I send the link to Robert, man, I'm going back because the whole pedophilia thing, man, the whole situation with Viviana Pereira, it's really an example of a much, much larger problem. Okay? It's an example of a much larger problem, and a lot of the forces are at work. That's why. See, you got these men, they've gone away from America. They've gone away from America. And they're now taking their exploits to other countries. These men, they can get away with this stuff, and nobody's going to question them. Nobody's going to check them in another foreign country because they got money. And everybody in these foreign countries, they want that money. They want that person's money. It's a sad situation, man. You see kids in slavery, trapped in rooms. Just crazy. And this ought to tell you, man, that this whole world is just going to hell, bro. Like, this whole world is about out of here, man. I kid y'all not, man. This world is really, really going down here fast. And it just ain't nothing that we can do about it. Another UFC fighter talking about he gonna take care of his sponsor that didn't pay him. I'm like, man, you better be careful. Better be careful before you say that. Because you never know, the person with the money, they might have somebody come looking for you. They might have somebody come try to find you. It's just what it is. It is what it is, y'all. Got to tell y'all. A transaction. Okay, let me send this email out to Robert Henry. Float on. Yeah, the world is broken, man. It's broken. Like, and here go the thing too. How can somebody convicted for messing with kids, they get less time than somebody smoking marijuana? Okay? They get less time than somebody with weed. Never understood that. They get less time with somebody smoking weed. Crazy, 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 crazy. All right, Robert is sent. Robert Herring want to cook on Miesha Tate. And after Robert Herring cook on Miesha Tate, I got to shut it down because the coach got to get up. It is sad. But you know, what's sad too, it's like there are people that know about this, but they say nothing. They sit back and they just say, well, it ain't them. Or they sit back and they just collect the money. See, that's what they do. That's what they do. You know, trafficking and child pedophilia, man, that's $1 billion industry. These massage parlors that's going on, man, and these, you know, they need to put these massage parlors out of commission. They still allowed to be there. Because you got politicians sitting up here right now, okay, trying to change the age of consent laws. So they're not going to do anything about it because they agree with the behavior. They agree with what's going down. Yep, you got politicians right now in America trying to change the age of consent to 14. And I've even heard situations, I read an article where a couple of politicians want to change the age of consent to 12. Are you serious? Like, this is how I know that, and you know, I think in California, I think they voted. They did vote. Hold on. Let me find the article because I was reading. The article, man. I swear I was. They were trying to change that age of consent. Hold on. I'll show you this. Hold on. Let me read it. Okay. Let me see this. Hold on. I'm going to type it in. Okay, yeah, let's look at this. I'm going to read this. Okay, California governor signs bill changing sex offender laws. Oh, now this is great. This is great. Oh, holy crap. Okay, let's see. Let's read this. Okay, Gavin Newsom. Well, of course. Okay. Gavin Newsom said he signed a law that would give judges a say on whether to list someone as a sex offender for having oral or with a minor. The bill will expand the discretion granted judges in statutory rape cases and was promoted as bringing fairness under the law to LGBTQ defendants. The current law in place for decades permits judges to decide whether a man should be placed on California's sex offender registry if he had voluntary intercourse with someone 14 to 17 years old and was no more than 10 years older than that person. So that means that a 24-year-old can mess around with a 14-year-old. That's what that means. Then it said when the gap is what? Okay, when the minor, it won't apply when the minor is under 14. When the age gap is larger than 10 years or whether the party says it wasn't consensual. So that means a 14-year-old can pretty much say, yep, I want that. And a 24-year-old can be like, okay. And then they say, well, this don't change the age of consent. Well, it's 18. Wait a minute. It do change it. It do change it. They saying a little kid can't, man, look, little kids, they don't know. A little kid don't even know how to wash their own ass that good. And you think that these people, these young people, can consent and give consent to what they? Nah, man. Kids don't know what they doing. Kids don't know crap what they doing. Alright, but anyway, man. Let's get on in here, man. Get this smoke going. Got the savage Robert Henry in the building. The savage. Yeah, it's still rape. OG Willetta Raines. Man, look, come on. It's what. Look, they can say the age of consent is still 18. That's a lie. Yeah, Joseph. It's illegal for them to drink underage, but they can consent to sex with somebody 24 years old. Man, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Boy, you know every pedophile in California going crazy right now. Going crazy. No, they don't care. They don't care, Wild Tiger. And I wish they can arrest those people that go overseas to try to get them little kids. I wish they can arrest them too. Robert Henry, yo, you there? Think you on mute, man. Robert here, look at
you. Yo.
What's up? Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. What's up?
Hey, man, I go ahead. You sound tired. I go ahead and skip the song. I just go in about Cupcake Tate real quick.
Man, get to it, man. I know. Hey, we're gonna get it in, man. I know my girl.
Hey, look, man. And shout out to Vieira. Like, you know, that's a wild story, man. I hope everything work out for her.
Yeah.
So I wanna here's the thing that's crazy, Coach. I'm starting to really think that this shit about Miesha Tate, I think she was just looking for attention or something, because, you know, as soon as she had said that in an interview, you know, that story was on like multiple outlets, right? And the first thing I thought was, how did you just go through all your money like you ain't got no experience dealing with the UFC? Like, I don't know how many years she fought professionally, something like 9 or something like that. I don't know how the hell you do that. But then, second time around, the truth come out is that she was just spending her money how she wanted to spend it.
Damn.
And it's like she's trying to backdoor some fucking cash me out or something, or cash app, or like she broke or something, man. Like, I don't know. It's like she looking for attention. Like, you figure she'd be too old for that shit. But anyway, I really feel, Coach, that
she got a big nose though.
That's not my problem. I don't even think it's the UFC problem, considering how she carried the story. But the thing that really got to me, that I really want to talk about, is when I read the article. I know I read multiple articles about her situation. And in one of them, she was saying that when she started kind of telling the truth about the Aspen Ladd fight, right? That's what it was. And she was saying that, well, you know, I was in the middle eating a Cinnabon. I'm like, here go these damn fighters again. They got no discipline, right? and there's a like, she wouldn't eat Cupcake Tate. She was Cinnabon eating fat ass Tate. That's what she was. And what really got to me was, I'm like, oh, you didn't take that fight because, you know, you talk a good game, but like you weren't really ready for that. And, you know, you went against one fighter, you know, but you wouldn't. Like, it actually made Aspen Ladd look kind of good, because I'm like, Aspen Ladd was ready to take that fight for a replacement for Mafia Chasson, and, you know, so it just, to me, it's pathetic. Like, I just don't have any, like, struggling fighters in certain situations are like what we talked tonight. Like, okay, I got some sympathy for them, or I mean, I got some sympathy for people who just, they're not getting a shine, but literally they gave her a bonus and all that. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? if she retired again tomorrow, like she has some type of security, you know. So that's basically mostly what I want to say about her. But just as like a kind of continuation with that whole thing about diet, and you know whether it's Nico. And look, I'm not trying to go on Nico too hard because I mean that kind of was like an inevitable situation. But like I recently looked back at some of the stuff that she had said online about Valentina. God, it just made her seem so damn petty. That's the only thing I didn't like about that situation was that Nico just looked very petty. And it's like it's a matter of discipline. Like there's a quote of Nico Montana saying, "I've never dealt with a fighter that was so heartless. Like if I was had to deal with you, I'd become heartless too. I mean, damn, I've had 3 training camps to fight one motherfucker. What is going on? That don't make no damn sense. You feel me?"
Yeah.
And you know, when I first heard Valentina when they said, "Would you fight the first ever flyweight?" and then she looked at the journalist was like, Who is that? Who was that? Like, who was that? Like, it seemed so damn cold blooded, even though I liked it. But when I remember what she was saying about it, I'm like, all that frustration. So basically, I don't have any sympathy for unretired, Cinnabon eating out of shape fighters who have a goal of fighting Amanda Nunes just so they can get their ass kicked all over again. Like, I don't really... And the fact that she didn't take that fucking fade with a fighter who she probably got a chance of beating lets me know that, you're not really trying to, seize the damn moment. Like I said, you've been retired for 4 or 5 years. We can't use that argument. Oh, she got hurt in training camp. She didn't get hurt in her last fight. I don't even want to talk training camp. Dude, I'm sorry, it's too late, but I could go on a tirade right now, but I'll just leave it at that. So,
damn,
Miesha Tate, she's not gonna see the championship. She's not gonna get close enough to smell it. Okay, she's not gonna get close enough to smell the sweater of the dog of Amanda Nunes. So, yeah, I ain't caught up over Miesha Tate, and I just think it's a shame that you got these unretired fighters who want to blame the company for them not being responsible with their money, and they've already worked with other organizations like what's up. You know what the hell is up with the UFC, and you know what is up with the pay. Like, the pay in MMA is terrible. This is why we're not having as many fights as we probably should right now, because the organization only think about their bottom line. They're not thinking about people's futures or families or whatnot. So those are my thoughts right there on Miesha Tate, and as she tries to finagle some extra fighter pay. I don't feel sorry for her ass at all.
Salute to that sister stood up. Wild Tiger, she said, "These ignorant fighters and wrestlers, they need to shut them up. And these simps too. Yeah, boy, don't forget them damn simps. Don't forget the simps."
Oh my God, they all over the place. I don't know which simps are worse. I don't know, is the Kayla Harrison simps worse than the Clarissa Shields simp? Because I'm telling you, Joe, I got to before I let you go.
Go ahead.
The damn simps on like the comments that I have not, the people who have not blocked and the comments that I have not deleted, they're so funny, Coach. I can make multiple videos, just play some music behind and read. I don't even need the music. That's how funny they are. Just like she not even in the same weight class with Amanda. What are you talking about? Just 1, 2, 3 years. She'll be there. It's just and like the emotion that they put into this. Like I'm like, do these people even watch MMA? And then they always got like a picture of somebody and like look like it's a dojo. like they the head of some type of dojo, or they always in a gi or something. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Like, if you don't know nothing, you just don't know nothing about MMA. If you don't know nothing about fighting, say you don't know anything, at least basics. Like, they literally think that she's gonna get in there with Amanda and actually stand a chance. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. And as far as Kayla, One thing I wanted to say about that Cyborg comment was that I find it interesting that after she made that statement talking about how, she can't be me, and then she just looks away and shit. It's almost like Chris is in the room, but she can't see her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like in her mind, she just envisioned Chris like, oh, let me look away. Like she don't want nothing Cyborg. Cyborg will put her on the fucking wall of destruction, and then have her pieces swept out the damn arena. You know what I'm saying? So I really, I hope Kayla get I hope she gets what she wants eventually, Kind of like with Megan Anderson, though. I ain't gonna lie, I felt a little sorry for Megan. When Megan got what she wanted, man, shit. She ain't seen the same fighter since, but at least she went in there. So I hope Kayla actually goes in there and take that ass whooping. I really do.
Boy. That'd just be too much like good, wouldn't it?
It'd be too much like right.
Too much like right.
That's like Carlos Esparza fighting Rose Namajunas again, And this Whaley. I mean, how many more fucking excuses can you come up with? I didn't pass a test, coach, because this girl had a cute smile. And she had braces and they sparkle, and for some reason I couldn't focus. I didn't pass the fucking math test. Maybe the truth is I wasn't good at fucking math to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the truth is maybe Rose was gonna beat you anyway that night. Talking about somebody else's broken leg. You a goddamn savage. You're a fighter. What are you talking about? You didn't broke people's arms. You didn't beat. Look. Okay, that's like Jessica saying, "Well, I lost because I was in China." It had nothing to do with that 4 or 5 punch combination and all them elbows to my damn head. And it had nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with them body shots. It had nothing to do with the combination. I just lost because I was in a foreign country. That's why I lost. Just shut the hell up. The hair thing don't really bother me that much because I know she used to have short hair. I saw the old bitches as a fighter, but just the excuses. It's like, maybe, look, I'm not trying to say I agree with Rose, but maybe there's some type of pressure in her country that I haven't heard of, because I have never seen a fighter make that many excuses that didn't even sound like this shit worse than Pacquiao. Like she's not even using physical excuses, like my shoulder was fucked up, or I drank something, and no, she's like literally some dude who I don't fight because I don't fight dudes in another weight class. Broke his leg, and it put my system in the shock. Get the fuck out of here.
Salute to that brother, Justin Statham, getting that damn cash. He said Kayla, Muscle Face Harrison, Cyborg, K. Hers in 2. That's the homie, Justin Statham, getting that cash. All right, the Wild Tiger Eye says Kayla Harrison, big head, can shut the up. God damn, boy. She going in hard. Going in hard. That's George Page's pupil, though. That's his pupil. Taught her well. He taught her well. He taught that sister well. That's that Wild Tiger.
No, them some savages. No. I taught them well. I taught them well. George Page with the comments, but with that PayPal that voice activation, yeah. We've been behind the scene working on the jump shot. We've been working on it, working on the tape, working on Wild Tiger's double leg takedown off the voice bot for the PayPal.
Hey, have a jump off the top rope, Ricky Morton.
He said, "Okay, excuse me." He said, "I've been savage." Okay, I believe you. No. Nah, she been savage. She been savage. I believe. I mean, you don't have a name like Wild Tiger Eyes, and you ain't no savage, bro. Yeah. That's cool. That's why I'll always stick up for people like that, because they've been savage since day one.
That's right. She been savage her whole damn life. That's savage. No, damn, I said it wrong. That's savage. Hella savage, man. Damn. Yeah.
Who was savage? I'm savage. What you talking about?
Yeah, you savage. Savage WMMA fan. Back with another video.
How bad is Lima? Like, you believe that fight gonna happen? I hope it does.
Lima Lay McFarlane?
Not Lima Lay McFarlane. McFartin. I'm talking about Limos
Oh
and
man,
Nina. Everybody already calling a duck. I'm like December 18th. Like, man, it just seemed a little too far away. Like she gonna pull a finger like I had this. She gonna have a dislocated pinky or some shit. Like Amanda, I fucked up. Well, how am I gonna fight? You know what to do. Say you have a dislocated pinky toe. It'll be all right. Nemo's gonna beat the hell out of Nina. If Nina was getting hit like that by Mackenzie Dern, wild punches, she gonna catch one straight shot and she gonna fall right on her face. I give her props though. I give her props for taking the fight because all them other cowards wouldn't take it.
Heck no.
They like, well, you know, that's gonna interrupt me and the rankings or whatever. Like, shut up. Shut the hell up. Shut your motherfucking ass up. Look,
damn.
What's his name? Malkovich? The one that Abib is coaching, right? You seen the guy, whatever his name is. Yeah. Y'all know who he is. The dude on the beef. Look, I'm done with rankings, coach. I don't talk about him like that. You hear less than 10% of me talking about rankings. He was number 9, okay? Mm-hmm. He beat number 15. Guess where he's at now? He's in the top 5.
Oh, wow.
Because he's a company man. Well, it might help having Khabib on your team, but that only proves my point more. The UFC rankings don't mean anything, and they never fucking did. They are a talking point. They are a talking point for us. And while I'm not judging anybody for speaking on it, I just don't have a whole lot of time. Like I kind of like what Combo came up with this class. You got Class A fighters, Class B, C, and you got D fighters who don't even fight like Daniel Wolf. So at the end of the day, we'll have no business being in the UFC. So at the end of the day, I really don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't want to talk about why a fighter shouldn't fight. I understand that there should be some type of strategy to who you're fighting, but I'm sorry, if a fighter is calling all these fighters out and they ain't got a fight booked and they're not injured, come on, man, you know what's up. It's a duck, man. It's a motherfucking duck.
Quack, 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 quack. It is a duck.
Yeah.
Man, he had to get off. He got off. Whoa, real quick. Wild Tiger. Okay, the sister Wild Tiger. She said, Aja. Okay. Aja, the Wild Tiger. Zeeb. That's how I'm going to be announced. Okay. Oh, she said, yeah, that's how I'm going to be announced. Yeah. Aja, the Wild Tiger.
Oh, well, you got to do the Bruce Buffer. Aja, the Wild Tiger. Zeeb. I don't know. Something like that.
I told you, Wild Tiger. I'm a name perfectionist. I told you I was gonna be able to say your name, girl. I told you that was up. But, yeah, Bruce Buffer. Now, as you might watch out for Bruce Buffer. Now he might try to, get a little close to you. Hey, don't let that joker dap your hand. Seems like every time he get that fighter that dap, they be the ones get their ass whooped.
Yeah, who was that? Jessica I, even though half the time, the way she actually be needing that ass whooping. But yeah, usually the fighter who daps him, it's like the cursed hand or something, or like what I like to call the Obama point. You pay attention during his career. Everybody, like the dude said, "You lied." Next day, he was out of Washington. The lady who kept interrupting him during his little, I forget what he was speaking on that day, but it was on national TV. She just kept interrupting him. Yeah. He pointed at her ass was out of there. So you keep touching that hand, you going down. The buff hand is gonna blow your whole blow your title hole out of the damn water. Like you're going down.
Yeah. You're going down, Jador. You're going down. Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson drop kick off the damn top rope. That's what we need to do.
Who was that? Larry Holmes off the top of the vehicle, smacking the Caribbean dude with his leg. Remember that?
Yeah, man. Larry Holmes jumped off the car. He kicked It was shoot, I can't remember who he drop kicked off that car. That was funny.
Yeah, but the dude was talking all that trash. He was mad. I don't know. It had something to do with his girl. He was talking about Larry Holmes, and then next thing you know, you had a bunch of people with cameras around. Larry Holmes, he kicked me. He looked like he was about to cry. He was so mad.
Yeah. And Robert,
Larry Holmes.
Robert,
all right.
all these mad. What people get so mad for? I did a eulogy to Bay Malecki. I mean, come on, man. I mean, y'all people don't know how to have no fun.
Wait. No, you know what pissed me off about that? I'm in the universe. I understand. WMMA, you only get so many massive knockouts anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gotta honor that. It ain't because you hate. I mean, you were saying nothing but facts about Malecki in that video. Like, it wasn't because you got something personal. That was a hell of a knockout by a smaller fighter. Like, why? Come on, man. These people just act like you. They act like you sent hate mail to her inbox or some shit. You know what I'm saying? People just they soft.
Like
They're
I'm
so
supposed to
fucking
be
soft.
perfect. Yeah, but you know I did. I gave her a eulogy. I mean, okay, you know what? Here, before we get off here, we're gonna play that funeral procession. Let's go ahead and play it real quick. Oh, here you go, folks. Here you go.
I told y'all about baby. But
Here you go.
when animates, well,
We're
maybe
gonna
not.
play it.
Yeah, hold on. Oh Lord, this is the Reverend C.H. Harrison, and my brothers and sisters, we have joined here today. Bay was a warrior. Oh, she was a warrior. She came to fight. She fought to the end. But Bay couldn't take the overhand left, Lord. And I want y'all to pray for the families of Bay Malecki. I know that they're going through a tough time right now. I know that they are right now. And I say that we go in and we go and comfort them in this time of need. We comfort them right now. Comfort them right now. Because our sister Bay, she fought hard. She was a warrior grand proportions. Pass around that collection plate. Pass the collection plate around right now. I'm gonna take up a fund. I'm gonna call it the Bay Malecki Scholarship. And I'm gonna put the funds right in my pocket. I'm gonna put them in my pocket, and I'll go take the money where it needs to go. But Bay, oh Bay, this will not be in vain. Amen.
Oh my God. Oh.
Well, we had to give her a little sermon.
I mean, hey, look, man. Considering all the money after tax they giving up for that knockout, she probably do need a fund. But the UFC,
She got killed.
yeah, that was a hell of a damn. Like you just don't see it like that, especially in like.
Bro, she was bagging up, man, and she was just she was bagging up, man, and I guess she thought that Nunez was too short to hit her, man.
Nah, listen. That's a real Nunez. Okay? That's why. Listen. That's why the power is there, because that's not somebody who adopted the fucking name. That's somebody whose actual name is Nunez. It might be spelled different,
Man, you shouldn't make fun of that, man. Shut up. Shut up. I'm going to do it, and guess what? It ain't a damn thing you can do about it either.
No.
Yeah, like,
No. And the only reason they say that is because, you talking about women. Well, these are women fighters.
Huh.
These are women fighters. These aren't just around the way girls. No, these are people who their job is going there to kick asses and get their asses kicked. or deal with the repercussions of not winning. And I'm like, that's why I respect people who just If they lose, they lose. They ain't gonna sit there and actually, I forget what fighter it was. It was a dude. He was the type of person you want to watch because that motherfucker lost the fight and then called somebody out.
Damn.
It's on YouTube somewhere. Call somebody out after losing and they gave it to him.
Man.
That's how gutless most of the roster in the UFC is. These are the most talented fighters in the world. And if a fighter call out somebody after a loss in the cage, I think it's genius. I'm surprised it hasn't happened again yet. The fact that you got so much gall and audacity to call somebody out after getting your ass beat. Yeah. Who was it? Was that Rumble? Somebody, I think they got their butt whooped by John Jones. Who was that?
Conor McGregor did too. He finna fight in this wheelchair fight.
Yeah. You know, look, listen. He gonna stay in character to the end, to the nose candy end. Like he don't even. Matter of fact, his only problem is his downfall is he can't separate no more. Like he may have in fact actually become the damn character. And he don't realize, but yet he keep deleting his tweets out here. He'll say something, then he'll delete it. Like, why is he delete? Somebody's probably deleting his tweets. Yeah. He probably ain't even doing it. They going behind him like, man, you can't be saying this shit. Yeah. You about to fucking around and have the whole company against you. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
Probably had.
But he don't care. But yeah, man. I mean, Bilecki got laid the hell out. I mean, that's just what it is.
How you gonna
explain
this? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen.
Dear trolls, watch out for the WILDTIGER cause I am have you flying like Superman and also feed you the gators or place you in the Nunes RV. I'ma warn you, it smells like 3,000 of raw fish and like stankin' feet when you hear the WILDTIGER.
Oh, she talking about the Nunes RV. Oh, damn.
Oh, Lord.
Not the Nunes RV, damn it.
You see how Nunes just chilling now? Sitting there looking at Kayla fights.
Well, nah, she was there for a reason, though. You see, she wasn't there for just pleasure. You know, Amanda, I'll give her one thing, though. You know, she,
studying.
Yeah, Amanda is about business. Like, she truly about business. And she don't shy away from that either, man. That's her thing. Thing of it is, man, she knows she's probably going to end up having to fight Kayla. And so what Amanda was doing was like, really Amanda was just looking at like, I'm finna wipe the floor with this girl. And see, Amanda was hoping that Kayla would actually, you know, call her in the ring and call her out. See, that's what Amanda was hoping for. And see, Kayla's so stupid that'd have been an opportunity right there, man. She'd have been ready to be an instant millionaire, just like that. I'm talking about a real millionaire, not this $1 million she got from, you know, from PFL. That'd have been an opportunity. See, Amanda thought that Kayla would call her into the octagon. That's what Amanda thought. But it would have been
right.
Hey, but I tell you what though, had it happened, that'd have been probably, man, one of the biggest call outs, and that it'll be set for the super fight. But see, now she gave all her attention to Cyborg, and she seemed like she didn't even want to fight Cyborg, man. I mean, from how she sounded, she was just like blowing it off. Like, well, Cyborg said she can make 155 pounds. Yeah, she could, huh? She could, huh? What does she want, a trophy? See, think about it. Her calling Amanda out, that'd have been 10 times better.
Yeah, because she be in the UFC. She have all the eyes. And you know she gonna talk. So no matter what, she gonna get the money. But look, dude, my most watched video is available right now. Is what Kayla? What happens if Kayla Harrison goes to either the UFC or the or Bellator? You know.
Either way, she's getting her ass whooping.
Yeah, just either way, she'll get her ass whooped. And, you know, hey, at least like most of those WMA fighters, At least you'll have enough, to put some, some bandages on the wounds and a little bit. But let me close out with this. Since we kept going a little bit longer, it's only gonna take me 2 minutes. You may have heard this before, but I want to dedicate this to all the simps and all the simpleton fighters.
Man.
And even if you're learning better, like Mafia actually got merch now. I think all that shit we done said about her starting to actually affect her. Plus, she got somebody who dating her, so maybe that gave her confidence that can start promoting herself. Like she got books and shit. Okay. Like she actually selling stuff now. But anyway, let me go ahead and just do this, and then after that we just go ahead and close it out.
No, she ain't selling OnlyFans. We good to go.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God they ain't doing that. Anyway, so let me go ahead and do this little quick joint. In the UFC, there's bad moves that are made among the fields of fighters. They'll be pressed for funds with their jealous eyes as they walk the fields of broke. JoJo took a fade, gave that bag away when she was armbarred by Maya, and that's how she fell. As she screamed and yelled, as she walks the fields of broke. Mata Ferry is a big idiot who called out Lauren Murphy. Why? But it didn't work. Got her punk ass hurt. Now she lies in fields of broke. Fucked up attitude by you who love Goku even more than you even love fighting. Won't you go away and go do some cosplay as you walk the fields of broke? Dana never made promises to fighters that could never ever be broken. Better learn how to self-promote or be lost in fields of broke. In the UFC, there's bad moves that are made among the fields of fighters. They'll be pressed for funds with their jealous eyes as they walk the fields of broke. As they walk the fields of broke. As they walk the fields of broke. As they walk the fields of broke.
Yeah, damn it! Yeah, damn it! That's number one with a damn bullet. Yeah. hey, you hold on, Genesis Green. Now, damn it, you better like the song, Genesis. Ah, damn.
I ain't worried about you.
All right, salute to that sister. Wild Tiger stirred up hard. Kayla Bell Buckethead Harris. Rob, that song was pure magic. Damn, man. Woo. Hey, man.
I honestly think Mata Ferry heard that before because I'm telling you, like she got books. She got books about how to be a happy warrior and all that. Even if she don't know no better, she's trying to sell it now.
About time. About darn time. But I'm telling you, boy, the fields are broke. It's real.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, that was nothing mean
I
about
didn't
that.
have time to warm up my vocals. I'm sorry, GG. Sorry. I just had to tell the truth. And
That's right.
Yeah, man, these motherfuckers gonna stay broke. And my thing is this: they ain't gotta tell me what they doing, but they just you can just see it, tell them that they're not doing anything, just like complaining and stuff, and like
as they walk,
I don't know.
The fields are broke.
Look, I watched Israel Adesanya, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker got 12 pounds of gold around him, okay? He's a champion. He's a reigning champion in his division. Yeah. And he has a thriving YouTube channel while he has a career, and he's breaking down fights in his own division, saying who gonna win. And these people, never mind. They don't even. Never mind. I don't even want to talk about their career no more. Like, if he's doing that as a champ, I don't know, man. And that's all I'm gonna say about Velveteen. I'll end on this. I did a video talking about why Velveteen is still a savage, and because she is. And then I had a picture off of Instagram of Valentina Shevchenko. Said, GJ said, anyway, let me stay focused. And it's a picture of her with this big, that big ass square bread.
Yeah.
What do they call that? A Kaiser roll or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
And it had macaroni and cheese. It was some fries. And then she had a big salad, closer up in the picture. But she's sitting there holding it. And I was like, look at it. Look at this. This picture like from July. Like, she's just throwing in the face of all you lazy, out of shape fighters. Like, I don't know if there's some protein, something that's, because Valentina straight up tell you, I love to eat. She loves to eat. Everybody knows Valentina love to eat. But she rock solid when it comes to fighting. She always looked like she in training camp. Like, y'all motherfuckers, y'all are just not on that damn level. Like, y'all eat one donut and y'all 15 pounds over the fucking weight cut. Y'all you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, shout out to the Bullet and the fighters that, they don't make excuses. They just make it do what it do.
Man, this was fun. Man, hey. Guess what?
Yeah.
The field of broke, boy, Robbie, you gotta get that, boy. You gotta record that, man. You gotta record that, boy. You gotta make that video about it. But man, this has been great. Thank you to Savage WMMA fan coming on and doing what he do with that great Miesha Tate breakdown. Salute to the chat, the super chat. Thank to all the people. Definitely, guys, we're gonna get in here and we're gonna hook up Viviana Pereira. Listen, I don't want to hear no, oh man, what you doing something for somebody Brazilian, man? What about your sister? Look. I've given Love a lot of money from this channel, so it's cool. We'll go back to helping her, but I think this person, I ain't say what color, this person probably needs it a little bit more than everybody else right now. So that's what we're gonna do. We help her get some food on the table. Hey, we're gonna make it do what it do because this the WMMA universe, y'all, and it's the best thing.
Same person complaining ain't never gave no damn money.
Yeah. Well, it ain't. I'm just doing what people. If somebody would think that, I'm just saying, hey, that's this is why. Because Viviana Pereira, sweet girl, real cool. Respects the work that I'm trying to do here. So you know what? Yeah, let's make it do what it do. And with that, y'all,
no
the WMMA universe, salute to the mighty LDWMMAC. I know they want to be a part. I know they want in, but they can't get in.
Drop my headset.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Deuces, everybody.
Deuces.